We're back again with a very quick guide video for Marvel's Avengers, and in this video I'll show you how you can farm some of the best gear that's actually available in the game. It's the Surge gear. So this particular gear can actually roll Tachyon, Surge and damage buff on the same piece of gear. So when both are active you're getting a whopping 110% damage, which makes this gear best in slot really. Now the gear you can get via the Red Room event. Of course the Red Room event is a very low chance for you to actually get a piece such as this. It is pretty difficult to get, but I'm going to show you a method where you can actually farm multiple pieces of this gear in quick succession. If you don't get the rolls you're looking for, then I'll tell you how you can go back in and you can actually farm them over again until you get something similar to this. Of course it's not just Hawkeye that gets gear such as this. You can get this combination of damage buff and Tachyon, Surge and various different characters as well. So let me break down how you actually do this. So with this particular event then, there's actually various different phases to it, and for each of these that you actually complete you'll get your Surge and Set gear. Now you can see that some of the actual objectives for it are really quite specific. They're ones you have to go out your way to actually do. So one I'm working on at the moment, for example, is quickly defeat vaulted enemies. You can see I'm on 20 out of 25. This is something that I actively need to do. I'm not going to get this by just passively playing the game. So what you actually want to do is look through each of the different objectives that are available. Work your way towards completing these objectives, but leave one just short of being completed. So for example, what we would actually do, the quickly defeat vaulted enemies one here, we would get it up to 24 out of 25. It would be safe to do this without actually completing it. If we went into this next one here, for example, what we would want to do, one that would be difficult to get is probably the Exos, so we'd get that up to 9 out of 10. So get all of them up to just before the point where you're about to actually unlock as many of them as you can at the same time or in a very short period of time. And then you want to actually quit out the game, you want to do a backup save, load the game back up, go back in, complete the objectives. Now if you've lined them up right, you should complete a few in a row in a few minutes, meaning you'll get 3 or 4 attempts at getting the gear piece that I actually shown you there. Getting a similar gear piece, it doesn't necessarily have to be a ranged one. You can get some really nice combinations with that gear. If you don't get what you're looking for, then just back out the game, load up your backup save and just keep repeating this. Yes, it is a bit grindy, but once again let me show you the piece of gear that I managed to get for it. That without a doubt is a god roll piece of gear. I don't even think raid gear will be able to compete with that. So it's a best in slot piece of gear you can get from this event, and it doesn't come back too often. I believe last time they actually brought it back you couldn't get this Surge and Set gear, so you definitely want to do this if you're not burnt out with the game with all the bugs and so on and you're still looking to farm your characters. Then it's definitely worth doing. But as always, I hope the video's been helpful. Thanks for tuning in, stay safe, I'll see you all again soon.